are you? Nice to have everybody out there. I'm just going to try and test a few things at the moment, and this is our first stream, our first run for 2023. So I'm going to just test a couple of things and see if they work. Let's get this out of the way, and that one there. Oh, okay. Oh, bugger. What a pain. Well, this happens when you don't use stuff for a while, I suppose. Where are we? Hopefully that works. Ah, bugger. Here we go. Nope. Gotta get the password right. Uh-huh. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, well, we'll have to worry about that later. So, yeah, come on, go away. Heavens above. Right, that's it. Okay. No live chat. I'll have to worry about that on Sunday, and see if I can get that sorted. You know, yeah, it's just not accepting the password at the moment, so I don't know what I've got it set to. I'll have to have a look. It should have been a standard thing. I'm sick and tired of all these bloody weird passwords I've got to come up with stupid special characters and crap. But yeah, good day and welcome. Mad Dog Racing 2023. And where are we? Let's see. Bring that up. That one there, I think it is, yes. Yeah, so I'm in the middle of moving house at the moment, so I've got boxes everywhere, but I've put together something that's good enough to race. Luckily, I hadn't packed up any of my monitors yet, so that would have definitely seen me not race. But I'm going to have a crack at the first round of the V8 series with the Australasian Supercar E Series on this coming Sunday. It's in 2 days' time, and get that round out of the way. Tuesday morning, I've got the truck coming from the movers, so I've got to spend Sunday during the day and Monday during the day making sure everything's ready to just pick it up and carry it out, put it on the truck. Yeah, that's not going to be as easy as it sounds. I've got some loose stuff here which I could box, but it's just a matter of pulling everything apart and having it ready to carry out. So I'm going to box up my monitors and stuff like that. I've got a new monitor sitting over there so I can run my triples when I get to the new place and stuff like that. Moving in with into a share place with another sim racer and motorsport fan, Brett. So if you see this, g'day, and I'll be looking forward to getting in over there. I think he's looking forward to having me there, so we've got somebody to got the same interests in the house. He's a sim racer and a gamer, and he does AC and iRacing. He does a bit of drifting as far as I know, but I'll try not to hold that against him. I don't do drifting, just no real interest in it, but to each his own. So yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, I just wanted to make sure that everything as far as the sim gear was working, and testing the stream stuff. Obviously, I've got something there to muck around with regarding the live chat. At this point, I don't know whether I'll be streaming Sunday night's race, but I figured I'd make sure that the streaming software is all working. I'm going to do some test laps around Daytona, because that's the first round is Daytona in the ZB supercar, the Commodore. So we'll see how that goes. I just did a couple of laps. Yeah, it's not too bad. I need to clean it up a little bit. About 4 to 5 tenths off where I should be, and definitely where I'm going to need to be. But we'll see how that goes. The setup seems to be fine. I'd posed the question as to whether the available setups on the Australasian Supercar E-Series Discord were still valid, with all the updates and everything for a new year and a new season for iRacing, and decided to jump in and actually test it. I mean, as long as there's no engineering or chassis changes, in regards to, say, suspension settings and stuff like that, I mean, it's undoubtedly going to work. It'll load it, it'll work, it'll run, but whether it's still optimal for any updates to the supercar is the question. I don't know whether there were any. There may not have been. I doubt very much there'd be any new data for these cars, and any major changes for these cars, because these cars are no longer, as of 2023, being used in the V8 Supercars or Supercars Championship. Since this is the year we get the Gen 3, which is the reconfigured full-size Mustang, not the one that looks like a Porsche 911, because that's exactly what it looks like. Is just squash up a Mustang and make it shorter. It just looks like a Porsche 911. And the Camaro, so in the supercars, so that'll be interesting. I mean, they've still got, they're still on the outside. They'll look a lot closer to the real deal than what you can buy, but underneath there's still control everything and transaxle, as far as I'm aware, which is a shame. But it's not like I'm gonna watch one win on Sunday and go and buy one on Monday or anything. So we'll see how it goes, and whether it's, the racing's going to be any better. I expect it to be different to previous, with the changes to downforce and stuff, and absolutely no idea. I imagine we will get them in iRacing at some point. It may not be until even the end of the year. I got no idea. It's all a matter of whether iRacing has had or will have the chance to go and laser scan the cars, so that they can create them up. But there's a lot of work in that. Once they've got it scanned, there's a lot of work in being able to. I can see there are people out there. Okay. I have absolutely no idea. Let me see. I'm going to, so I can't read that. Let me see. Open this one. See if I can bring up that live chat that's working. If you're watching on YouTube, then there's heavens above. No. Oh God, okay. That's in that one. And where are we? see if we can bring this up. Last time I used the live chat from Streamlabs OBS, get out of that. It was not displaying YouTube chat. I'm just going to have a look and see what it is. Chat box. Launch. And there we go. Hey, Edward. Okay, so I'm seeing that one. It looks like that's Facebook chat's working, obviously. I don't know whether the YouTube chat's working. If you're posting chat on YouTube, I may not be able to see it. Which is why I started using the Restream chat. I know how to fix the Streamlabs one. I think it's because I'm not paying for Streamlabs membership anymore, the Prime membership. I don't know, it seemed to happen around about the same time, so. But yeah, so, I mean, the Facebook one appears to be working, so if you're watching on YouTube, you won't be able to chat with me, I don't think. I don't think it's working. But I can see the Facebook one, and maybe Twitch, I'm just not sure. If you're watching on Twitch, throw me a message, let me know, and I'll tell you whether it's working. Otherwise, I'll take a look afterwards and see what chat might have been there and what I couldn't see. You know, if I pay $150 a year for the Streamlabs OBS, it's obviously going to work properly. But you know, what's the use when I can make the other one work? Let me see. Let's try that again. Since we're trying to test everything and make sure it works, I'll go and run a couple of laps in a minute. I ran a 49.3, which is too slow. It doesn't sound like it's slow, but considering I expect the front runners to qualify with a 48.6 or a 48.7, I think 48.7s was last year for this round. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try and do this again. Alright, and heavens above. I know there's an account there. No, I'm just going to have to skip it. I've got to sit and stuff around resetting the password and everything, so don't worry about that. I'll worry about that on Sunday and see how it goes. But yeah. Alright, so go to that one. Alrighty. Yeah, so what's going on here is just testing, mate, as I said. I'm going to run a couple of test laps for Sunday night and just making sure everything works, to be honest, because I've thrown together some stuff. I had things unplugged and getting ready to pack it all up and move in a couple of days, but decided I wanted to run the round on Sunday night, and threw a few things back together, and I'm testing, make sure everything works, so I can just jump on Sunday night and run it. So I'm going to go out and do a couple of test laps, just a couple of practice quali laps, and see how we go. You can see the new suits, white with red and black striping, which goes along with the car. I don't have the new equipment yet. I'm still using, well, fortunately, yeah, I had the V3 still sitting here, so I've got them sitting in place, and all the other stuff that I already had. The new wheelbase and steering wheel are coming. The HE Sprints are still sitting in their box. So I'm using the old equipment, but the new livery for HRS. And we'll see how we go. The eyes are a bit bleary, I don't know why. Oh, itchy as well. Heavens above. Yeah, well, that's probably because I napped this afternoon. I fell asleep in front of the TV, as expected. Actually, that steering feels really light. Just try and heavy that up a little bit. Okay, let's see what that's set at in the options. Go to that. What's that say? 16.1. I thought it, ooh, actually, should have felt heavier than that. Alright, let's bump it up. What's that? 18, 16.9, 17. Try and get some feeling into it. See how that goes. Yeah, that looks good, that looks good. Alright. Ah, Dave, how are you, mate? DD, yes. I can see who that is now. So, alright. Still feels a bit light. No real resistance there, actually. Might have to change it to Fanatec software. I can feel it's a little bit heavier. Might have to increase it in Fanatec. Slower on the second lap, 49.2 is quicker than what I got before, 49.3, so still not quick enough. About 4 or 5 tenths off where I want to be. Because to be perfectly honest, I see 49.2 might not sound too bad if I can replicate it, but that's 20 to 25 spots back. Not good enough. Because I know there are going to be guys running 48.7s, 48.8s, and 49. It's not going to be good enough. Anything from 49.0 onwards, I'm looking at starting in the back half of the field, and I just don't think it's good enough. So it's. And we'll do a reveal on the car. I know I've got a couple of photos of it up, but we'll get some video rolling. And there she is in all her glory with the new livery on it. I'm also still sitting in the old rig, so I'm in the next level. The Track Racer TR8 Pro sitting behind me, because it's got to be moved downstairs on Tuesday, so it was no good like setting that up. This one was already sitting where it needed to sit, so it was just easier to find somewhere to move this two out of the way and get that over here and set it up properly just for a couple of days. This wasn't worth it for one race. But yeah, that's the new livery. Sitting on the back seat of the car is my new Jinx shifter, so which will get more use doing road racing this year than NASCAR. So I mean, I'll probably use it for this series, have it set up for this car, but I want to run a V8 road course series this year, just a normal V8 supercar series at some point. I just haven't decided which one yet. Worry about that sort of stuff when I get moved in a couple of days and get my gear all set up, settled into the new place. Then I can start worrying about what series I'm gonna run. As far as road courses are concerned, the NASCAR stuff's pretty straightforward, but still waiting to see. Thought about the OSR development series on Tuesday night, but now, well, with Skypoint cancelling their next series, their next season, but now they've actually regrouped and they're looking at running an invitational truck series. And yeah, I'm not cocky enough to actually sit and just assume I'm going to get invited to that. I'm waiting to see what happens, and it'll decide whether if I get invited, I'll decide whether I'm going to run that or something else. I have Tuesdays off. It's quite likely that I will wait for season 15 of the V8 vets and just maybe see if I get good enough to run in split 3 of that. I'd be quite happy with that. Run split 3 in that. Peter Wilkinson's in there, and I just need to get a bit more practice with the road courses and stuff like that. So let's go out and I'll run a couple of quali laps with qualifying the new way and see if that's any better. I doubt it. I personally don't see it's making a whole lot of difference to my qualifying times. but we'll see how we go. Fanatec, where are we? Which is this one? That one there. Let me see. Jump back out of the driver's seat. See what? Take a look at my Fanatec. Tuning menu. Main. Dynamic FFV. What the devil's going on here? Main. What's going on? Alright, here we go. Okay, so what? Wheelbase steering wheel doesn't match. Continue, yeah. And what we want to do is open this up. No, that's not what I want. Oh my lord, where are we? Alright, that's weird. Okay, it says the wheel doesn't match. That's interesting. Steering wheel. Oh, earth. Yeah, it's got the right one. And the right one. Where are we? God, this pain in the ass, this software, seriously. Tuning menus, it should be in there, but it's just not available. That's weird. Okay, alright, oh, don't worry about it, go back to here. It's got the pedals, but the steering wheel's blank. So, not quite sure what to make of that. And get rid of that. Okay, well, I'll just have to put up with it. Try and heavy it up in here. See how that goes. And I think we've got everything pretty much right. Right, okay. Oh, let's give it a crack. Just need to heavy the steering wheel up a bit. If it was in a NASCAR, then it'd be easy because I could just make it a lot heavier. In the garage. See how it goes.
49.601. .413.
So that's not help. Oh well. There we go. Alright, so 49.2 is the best I'm doing at the moment. Don't know why. I just can't get anything better out of it at the moment. So we'll see how it goes on Sunday, but yeah, not much I can do about that, to be perfectly honest. I'm absolutely no idea. I used to qualify much better than I do these days. I've got absolutely no idea what the difference is in my driving or anything. I don't think I'm doing anything differently. I've tried the way I used to qualify by sticking to the line on both laps. I've tried the new way of going around the outside and whip lashing it and whatever around the outside to get some more speed on that second lap. Get the speed right up there, but yeah, nothing's helping. So I don't know. I used to qualify a lot better than that, but what I'm doing there, that's somewhere around 20th, 25th, something like that on the grid, which is just not good enough as far as I'm concerned. But 80 laps, who knows, anything's possible. We'll see how the race itself works out. So we'll see what happens. What I will do is, I just realised I can do this here and go there, sensitivity, nope, sensitive, FFB, according to this FFB's at 100, Fanatec has got it at 85. I figured that, but yeah, so I don't know, for some reason it's not letting me do it, but look, I've only got to put up with it for probably for this week, and then the stuff's coming next week sometime, and get the new wheelbase and the wheel on, the new custom wheel and stuff that Brett's put together at HRS, and the SimuCube 2, and get the SimuCube software put in and get it set up, and get it set up as best I can, and then go hunting for a decent profile, and see what I can come up with. But yeah, look, I think the way it is at the moment, it's about as good as it's going to get. It's only for one race, and then I change the equipment over, and I change the pedals, and I change everything next week. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, look, everything's working, everything's the way it needs to be. I just got to take a look at what's going on with the login for the Restream chat, so I can get that working, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching. If you're there, thank you, and take care. There'll be, I don't know whether I'm live streaming, but everything else is working, and if I don't live stream, it'll be because I'm using the webcam for the driver wall. But I don't know whether they're doing that. So if there's no driver wall, I'll probably live stream, and we'll see how it goes. Either way, I'll race on Sunday, get that out of the way, and then finish making sure everything's ready to carry out Monday afternoon, Monday night, Tuesday morning. The movers come. By Tuesday afternoon, I'll be moved into the new place, and then I just got to unpack everything and set it up, and that's what's going to be the real pain in the arse. Get a bed in place, get the TV in place, and get the sim stuff in place, and start setting up the rig in the rumpus room over there, where my new housemate's got he's got a triple screen set up with motion and everything. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to get all that happening. But anyway, look, yeah, thanks for taking a look. This is the season launch for 2023 for Mad Dog Racing. As I said, going to be running the Australasian Supercars E-Series. I expect to be running the Xfinity cars for Anne's car. And I'll be doing some road racing. I signed up to run, I think it's a monthly thing. There's a 2-hour GT3 race once a month. Next one's at Imola, but I don't know what the date is. I missed the last one. And I can't remember where it was, but I missed the last one because, Brands Hatch, because I was in Queensland. I was on holiday. So we'll see how it goes for Imola. It will come down to how much practice I get. I'm not even going to bother to try if I haven't had enough practice that I can actually drive the car without being a danger to society. So we shall see, and that's going to come down to getting moved and getting settled and getting set up. So thanks very much. I will probably catch you on Sunday. I'll definitely be racing. We'll just see how we go, whether it's a live stream or not. But I wanted to get this one up and running as the first one for the year, show the car off, and do a couple of test laps. We've successfully done that. I mean, 49.2 is not bad. It's just not good. I really would like to pull at least another few tenths out of that, but I've got no idea why I can't. So, yeah, really not sure what's going on there, and it'll be fixed setup, so making a change to this to get more speed out of it is just a complete waste of time because I'm going to lose that advantage on Sunday with the fixed setup. So we'll see how we go. All right, thanks very much. I'll catch up with you later. Be safe, be happy, and be healthy. Catch you later.